Details about the history of a Punta Gorda police officer at the center of an excessive force lawsuit. You can see Officer Lee Cole and his canine officer Spirit arresting a man for a traffic stop in this video. Well, we're now learning that the officer in this video may have had excessive force complaints against him in the past while working for another department. 4 in Your Corner investigator Sam Sosa looking into why the officer was hired despite his questionable past, and she joins me live in the studio tonight. Sam?
Amy, Officer Cole wasn't suspended, but did receive counseling and training. The president of the Gulf Coast Police Benevolent Association tells me the police departments do extremely thorough background checks before hiring, and if he truly had a violent past, he wouldn't have been hired.
For what sounds like a
On the voice, stop now and send the dog.
This video sparking talk online about whether the officer used excessive force when he released his dog on a drunk man during a traffic stop.
Get down, do it now, get down. Pocket. Pocket.
I sat down with his boss, Punta Gorda Police Chief Tom Lewis, who says the officers received counseling and new training since, and they've changed their policy on how canines can be used. When asked if Officer Lee Cole had a history of complaints when it came to excessive force, he had a clean record with their department, but he was hired after parting ways with the Miramar Police Department after his probation period.
Was there any incident that happened, or?
My understanding is there was an incident regarding the use of force and an arrest that he made.
The incident wasn't enough to stop them from hiring him.
There's a video of that as well. We viewed that video during his background investigation, and in the totality of the circumstances, we decided at the time to hire him.
Other Southwest Florida agencies have similar stories. Deputy Trevor Lehman landed in the spotlight in 2013 because of this video, which led to his termination from the Fort Myers Police Department. He was later cleared and rehired by the Fort Myers Police Department, but Lehman resigned in July after he was involved in a bar fight. But months later, he's hired as a Lee County deputy. I called the police union president to find out how officers can jump from agency to agency, even with excessive force complaints.
Oftentimes, when there are complaints, they are just that, complaints. Most police departments thoroughly investigate complaints, and if you look deeply into each incident individually, you'll find out that complaints are often, more times than not, frivolous and unfounded.
Sellers says it's highly unlikely an agency would hire someone with a legitimate high liability.
That's oftentimes what police departments are trying to avoid.
Now, I want to highlight that Officer Cole wasn't fired from his job in Miramar. He just didn't pass his probation period because of the incident. Now in the Punta Gorda Police Department, Cole and his canine partner Spirit have been reunited, but he's received death threats since the video went viral. Live in the studio, Sam Sosa, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Sam. In a matter of hours, the